My son won $100,000 in the lottery, and I stole every penny. Am I the asshole?
So this is payback. Oh,
This is payback.
Bro, literally, he's owed so much more.
Yeah, dude, 100K is light work.
What a deal. I'm doing you such a favor.
Yeah, you know what else is
Ooh.
doing me a favor? Me and my Bali girlfriend
Yes.
separated today.
Yep.
We spent a beautiful 4 days together.
That's right.
Miss her. I have a wife, Wilhelma, 40, and 2 sons, Sam, 17, and Scott, 16. 6 years ago, I ran the gas station to buy some cigarettes. Instead of abandoning my family, just a joke, I decided to also buy a lottery ticket for everyone, just for fun. It was a blast. We all talked all night about what we would do with our winnings, where we would go, etc. I mean, this was all fantasy anyway, right?
That's what we think, but
Yeah, and everyone knows the fantasy always turns into reality and then leaves you. And it does. But I specifically told my kids that they would have to share their winnings and they would have to put it away for college, first and foremost. Well, wouldn't you know it, Sam's ticket won. Of course, it's actually my ticket and I had to claim it. It didn't win the jackpot, but after taxes, we walked away with $60,000. I sat them both down and explained that I was going to save it all for college, but we could celebrate/splurge a little. They absolutely wanted a gaming system, and Wilhelma insisted on a family vacation that was much needed. We all agreed on this and are saving the rest.
that's a brilliant plan.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
most people, like, their lives are messed up by the lottery. So
Yeah, you want to save most of it, and then get a
Yes.
vacation sounds nice. Just like don't meet the love of your life here, and then let her leave you the next couple days.
how did I know that was coming?
I bought a gaming system and a bunch of games for about $1,000. Wilhelma took over the vacation and insisted on a Disney World trip. The boys don't even like Disney, but it's always Wilhelma's dream to go, so we went. Another $5,000. Last year, Sam wanted a car. Wilhelma was pretty tired of chauffeuring them around anyway, so I agreed and spent his $4K on another car. I pay insurance, registration, and maintenance under the agreement that he takes over driving Scott to his stuff and as well. Wilhelma had no complaints about any of these purchases. Everyone's happy.
Everyone's looking good.
Since day one, I've actually invested the entire winnings and never dipped into it. I've always spent my own money on all this stuff. I've invested better than average. And that 60K is now 100K.
Hey, Mr. Moneybags over here.
Bags,
Yeah.
man. Improving his life.
That's right.
Only I was winning instead of losing. Wilhelma knows I've always invested our money, but a small amount since we're poor. She knows I was investing the lottery winnings as well. I've always told her about the money doing well, but I guess I never explicitly said how well. She also has never asked, as she has left our finances completely up to me. Sam is starting college in a few weeks, and we figured out a plan to stretch his 30K over the 4 years. While looking at the portfolio, Wilhelma noticed it was 100K and asked how. I told her I invested 60K and it grew to 100K. She then asked why we're only giving Sam 30K when it should be 50K. I said, no, the other 40K is mine. I managed this account. I made the investments. I did all the work. Plus, I paid for all the other stuff through our other savings. The 40K stays and I'll keep investing it. If the boys need money, it's there. But if not, I'm going to eventually retire a little early with it. She thinks I'm stealing his money since I wouldn't have been able to invest with it if I didn't have it to begin with. I say it's always kind of been my money to begin with, and I'm still giving him 30K I promised him since the beginning. So am I the a-hole for keeping that leftover cash?
Yeah, I mean, he bought it. So
But he bought it and gifted it.
Right.
So I think as soon as you gift something, it's theirs. And let me tell you this, John.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay. All right. Hit me.
So yeah, you buy everyone here a lottery ticket.
Yep.
Right? You're like, hey, went out, want to get everyone a lottery ticket. You give it to each one of us. Riley wins $1 million.
Oh, yes.
Are you saying, Riley, that actually wasn't a real gift. That $1 million is mine.
Oh, 100%. No, I'm just kidding. I think the difference here is it's family. And the kid was 17.
I think a kid that young, you might just blow it all immediately.
Yes.
Like throw caution to the wind, invest your
100%.
heart in someone that's just going to leave. You're like, where am I? What am I doing here?
Of course.
Is any of this matter?
Sam met this girl. In case you haven't heard.
Yeah.
Well, here's the question. Is OP the a-hole for keeping it? I say no.
I say no. You know, like protect Sam from making a dumb decision that he'll regret later.
100%. And it's also their retirement.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, wife, why are you fucking up our bag? Like,
Exactly. Like,
keep
we
this
know
money.
better. Like, don't go and throw your, you know, life into anyone that will give it. Like, my parents were like, Sam, just focus on yourself. Be, you know, really, really tend to your wishes and and understand who you are.
Yes.
Don't just go falling for any Australian girl that comes your way.
Well,
let's get into this next story. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments.
Someone on Tinder scammed me for $20,000. I want to get revenge, but am I the a-hole?
Classic dating love app, just destroying all hope of love. I broke up with my Balinese girl. She wasn't Balinese, but I met her in Bali on the beach. And then we got dinner and drinks and danced the night away. And now she's gone.
Hey, but you have us, you know?
Yeah.
Editors, can we start up a Bali girlfriend counter?
Yeah.
See where we're at right now, and we'll keep the fun times rolling. Just prepare yourself.
All right.
So I just realized that I've fallen for one of the most heartbreaking and wallet-draining scams out there.
Love. I've lost so much.
Yeah. For me, I can spot a scam within a mile, but this one was something I didn't expect I would fall for. It started when I was so down and desperate for a relationship that I went through finding true love on Tinder.
You can't find true love anywhere.
I'm not a very attractive person, but I can cook and have a nice personality. I went through a week without making a match and ended up paying for premium. I ended up with a match. She wasn't that attractive on her pictures, and from what I could see, she lives near my place. We chatted and I was feeling a connection with her. Made a connection to the point that I'm going to uninstall Tinder and talk to her on a different platform.
One platform, what is like Discord?
Hey babe, do you want to play Fortnite with me? I'm just kidding. Everyone who plays Fortnite is great.
Yeah,
all of
that's
our
fine.
amazing fans.
Yeah, we love you, even though it's not real.
Yeah.
Love.
I was hoping we could talk over text and call each other, but she told me about WhatsApp.
I mean, I tend to go for Instagrams first. Like, I remember there was this girl that I met on the beach.
Me not having the right state of mind because I was having a genuine attraction with her, I went ahead and started talking more there. After a few days of talking about our future, she started talking about, you know, good old crypto. And she asked me if I had any experience with crypto. Me being a know-it-all, I said yes and bragged that I invested in some coins, but I did lose some.
Yeah.
She then started talking about how I lost since I was looking for a long-term investment. Apparently, she was showing me her transactions and her so-called profits and a car that she bought with those profits. This is a red flag for me already, but I don't know. I was caught off guard already because of my feelings for her.
Oh my God.
And there was part of me that wanted to see her.
Oh my God.
Eventually, she gave me a website to go through. Not sure if I can post it here, but I am willing to post it for awareness. And she told me about BWU.
BWU.
The hottest coin out there, baby.
Ooh, what does that stand for?
Be with you.
Be with. Oh, I want to be with you. I would invest in that coin.
I've checked more information about this coin, but it wasn't showing any information on CoinMarketCap, but I gave it a chance since she was guiding me through it, investing just $100.
Oh, man.
So on the website, it shows the fake coin, and you'll have to wait 60 to 120 seconds to make a profit. Well, lo and behold, after a few minutes of talking with her and having her guide me through all the steps, in the process, we ended up with $130. We're up.
Can he withdraw it?
Dude, 30%? Well, let's see. I was able to withdraw it from the scam site to my wallet, and it was fun. But after that, within the next few days, she was telling me about the market being good and that we can make thousands. Gullible me ended up making a deposit. Eventually, she wanted to join me and made a deposit of her own on my account on the scam site. Here we are, both of us making a profit of 2,000 USD. And I was ready to make a withdrawal, but was told that we broke their rules and my account is going to get frozen.
How could you be how could you be so naive, OP? Don't let love trick you.
I was then advised to make another account, and I needed to make a deposit of 20% of the old account to activate the balance of the new one.
My guy, don't dig yourself deeper.
Me panicking and her telling me she also has money into it reluctantly deposited, and apparently everything was transferred.
Oh, my guy. How much money did he lose?
But In order to withdraw all of it, we would need to trade, so we did. I followed her instructions and ended up with $21,000 by the time I was going to withdraw. I was told that I needed to pay taxes for the IMF, another 17% of the withdrawal amount.
They're getting him for everything.
Yeah. At this point, I've already realized it's something else. It's making me question a lot of things. At this point, I'm thinking of self-harm since I've lost a lot of it already because of this. Oh, I'm so sorry, OP. My friends and family have told me about this, but I also invested because I felt she was real and all that. I don't know. I'm broke emotionally and financially.
Fuck, he invested like all his money.
Yeah, OP, let me tell you, brighter times are definitely around the corner. Like our friend Sam here. In the grand scheme of things, it's truly nothing, you know? And just because, you know, literally people get scammed all the time. And it
definitely sucks though.
It
for sure sucks.
Awful.
But also just like realize kind of why you did this in the first place. You know, like I think like you were probably feeling like, you know, emotionally vulnerable, maybe a little lonely.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, like maybe this person will fill the hole in your heart. And maybe they did for a while. But then when they leave, that hole is just still there and it might even be bigger. Don't let it get bigger, OP.
But there's hope and happiness. There's good things.
Don't let it get bigger.
Yes. But
have you ever gotten scammed though? I would love to know people's scam stories.
It happens.
Dude, it happens.
It happens all the time. So please don't feel bad about yourself.
Yeah.
Brighter times around the corner. Stay safe out there as well. But why don't we get into this next one? Huh?
You know, be careful with your heart.
That's right.
Be careful. Guard it. We'll see in a bit. My sister's kid sucks. There's no way around it. My daughter thinks so too. And my sister's mad that I just told her. Am I the asshole? It's called constructive feedback.
Hi, 5-year-old. You suck. Work on it.
Bam. My wife and her younger sister are best friends. As a result, when our middle daughter and her cousin were born around the same time, my wife really expected them to also be best friends. With 16 years of hindsight, I can say with certainty that the expectation was misplaced.
Yeah.
Much like the expectation that I would be spending my month in Bali with my new Balinese girlfriend. She's Australian, my new Australian girlfriend. Nothing happened in particular. My daughter just doesn't like her cousin. My wife keeps pushing the relationship. This includes making my daughter spend time with her cousin during family gatherings, inviting her cousin on trips, forcing my daughter to call her. We're pretty sure I'm the favorite parent, a fact that keeps my ego well inflated, and therefore my apathy towards the situation is not well received by my wife. From my perspective, this isn't important, and I do not possess the ability to make two teenagers become friends. I'm also pretty sure that trying to push this kind of knuckleheaded stuff on kids makes kids not want to speak to you.
Yeah.
So this is where I'm probably the asshole. Yesterday, my wife forced my daughter to video call her cousin. My daughter rejected the request, and my wife told her, unless you have a valid reason for disliking your cousin, you will do this because we're family.
This is so dumb.
You don't force friendships.
I don't understand.
Yeah, just let it happen naturally.
Yeah.
And maybe if it happens naturally, it could lead somewhere, but often it doesn't. The call occurred. This morning, we awoke to a PowerPoint presentation titled Valid Reasons to Dislike My Cousin. Using clips from the Zoom call, segments included Why is Cousin's Voice So Grating? A music theory approach, a case study, conversations that provide no value, rethinking the idea that there are no dumb questions, etc. With the benefit of a couple hours of hindsight, it was a very cruel takedown of her cousin's entire personality. But pretty funny.
This is hilarious.
Funny. I want to see that PowerPoint.
Oh, I want to so bad.
My wife was furious. My eldest daughter and I lost our shit laughing. My wife is demanding I support her in punishing my daughter for bullying her cousin. I have refused because I feel this whole situation wouldn't have occurred if she didn't push the relationship. But I'm starting to have second thoughts because it was very mean, I guess, although very funny. Am I the asshole?
Once you get to like the later teenage years, if I saw this, I would think it's funny and like maybe it's kind of mean-spirited, but
I think it is mean-spirited though. I would probably say like, hey, like, you know, you might not want to hang out with your cousin, but you shouldn't make things like this.
Yeah.
Although the mom did set the kid up for like, why don't you want to hang out with your cousin?
Yeah.
So I actually don't think the kid's asshole.
Because of that.
Yeah, I don't think the kid's the asshole because they're trying to force a relationship that the kid doesn't want to have. But I don't know. I want to know what everyone else thinks.
Definitely. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, never try to force a relationship. Let it happen naturally.
Also, I would love to hear your most annoying family member stories.
Oh, yeah.
Like, people definitely got a lot of those.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. If you haven't already, write down something you love about Sam. Let's give our boy Sam some. Actually, a lot of you have written some really nice.
John, you don't understand. It was so lovely.
You're gonna be good.
I'm gonna be good.
You're gonna be good, buddy. You have thousands of people rooting for you right now. And if you're an Australian that's near Bali, and you want to take a flight out and meet Sam, just go to the beach, just catch some waves, look around for a cute, hunky American man that is shredding the nard, and we can make something happen.
Yeah,
we can make something happen.
I don't know if I'm ready to love again.
Give us one positive thing from the trip to close out with our beautiful fans today.
Ashley. We'll see you in the next episode.
See ya.